So the craziest thing happened. I got a call for an on-site interview, but it's in Clear Lake, Florida, and it's too late. It's too late for anything of this sort. It's too late for any drama to happen. I booked. I'm going back to India on the 14th. I booked the flight tickets now, and today's the 8th, and I got an interview call, an on-site interview call. So yesterday, out of nowhere, the company mails me back for a job application I made like a week ago, and they're like, "When would you be free for a phone call?" I'm like, "Call me today," and they call me, and the introductory phone call went well, and she sends me over a test the same day, like right after. 3 tests. I finished the tests right then. I mail her telling her that I finished the test, and she mails me back with 3 questions, like testing theoretical kind of questions. I answered them right away. I mailed her back with the answers, my responses for the questions. And today she mails me saying, would you be available for an on-site interview?" I'm like, holy fuck, what do I do now? So the past hour has been dizzying. I booked the tickets for the 14th, man. I can't cancel them. I won't get my money back because it's been more than a day. I'll get like half of my money back if I cancel the tickets. But the question is not about canceling the tickets. The question is, I mean, like I could just go for the interview tomorrow and see what happens. It's too little time for them to come to a decision on my profile. But it looks like they did like my profile because it's a small company, and so essentially the chief HR called me, and she's the one I corresponded with, and she sent my responses over to the CTO, Chief Technology Officer, and looks like he was okay with my responses and my profile. So she was like, "Would you be willing to meet for an interview with me and the CTO?" And it's a testing job, software testing. It's not a developer position, but it's an easy job. I can easily do that. I'm kind of overqualified for that, and it's a low paying job, but I'm fine with that. It doesn't pay that well. It doesn't pay well, but I'm fine with that. But the thing is, I don't know what'll happen. Why do I? Why do I always get myself into these positions? Always on the border. But most probably, you know what? Most probably she's gonna. So what happened is I mailed her. I just sent her, shot her a mail saying, "Are you fine with F1 students? I'm an F1 student, but I'm not looking to get sponsored. I'm fine with not being sponsored." And the other question I asked her was, "Would you be able to reimburse me for the travel expenses because I don't have a vehicle, and the bus charges for that would be like $83 one way, so it'd be like about $200 because I need to take a taxi. There's no direct bus from Gainesville to Clearwater. It's not gonna happen." Yeah, I'm being too optimistic. I need to take a bus to Tampa first and take an Uber from there to Clearwater. So that'd be like $100 one way and $100 the other way. So they'd have to pay me $200 for attending the interview. An F1 student, not even an American, and she hasn't responded yet, which is what leads me to believe that it's gonna be a miss. But still, the past hour has been so filled with activity. I've not been able to completely digest what just happened. Like out of nowhere, yesterday, all this happens within a day, and within a day they wanted to meet for an onsite. So one way it could go is, which is the most possible thing that will happen. they'll just be like, "Oh, we can't sponsor your tickets, man. We're not a big company because it's a very small company. It's almost like a startup." So that's gonna happen, and I'm just gonna go back home on the 14th. At least knowing that I got called for an on-site interview, that's like the first time that has ever happened, or the second time, or I got a call once and they were like, "We'll call you for an on-site interview," and then later they backed out. But that was like a very small company. So this is technically be my first on-site interview call. Okay, second one. But I'd at least be happy that I'm not that worthless. That at least got an on-site call because my self-confidence had taken a big hit after all the shit that has happened over the past few months. So yeah, I just wanted to vent my excitement. Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know why, but I'm excited because this is exciting. This came out of nowhere. So yeah, basically that's it. I'll I'll probably make another video after her after she responds to my mail. Let's see what happens.